So this is right after leaving Espresso Royale Cafe. Complaining about the strange chemical air freshener in the bathroom in the basement. If you notice, there was a previous video I made in which I mentioned that the University of Michigan police keep flashing green lights, or a green laser light at me that I think has something to do with their radar system. This is the first time I've seen this light walking home. You know, that's the light that zapped me up the anus 3 nights ago up there. So I've come this far, and so here's this green light. That I've never seen before. So you know, and so I took some scanner photos, shots with the scanner app, because my background recorder is still hacked by whatever the U of M students did at Espresso Royale Cafe tonight. And so hey, so see, I'm not joking, you know, this is real. You know, gang stalking is real, very real here in Ann Arbor, city full of fanatics, you know. Anyway, so I couldn't record taking the scanner shots with the video, but I'll post them with this video. So maybe they were not only, sorry, I'm just looking behind my back, not only you know, pointing their speed radar laser at me. I imagine that's what that is, but they were also warning me about this. So I took scanner photos of that, whatever it is. That doesn't seem to emit as much or any radiation as this, and or at least it's not showing up on my scanner. And I think that's weird, because clearly it has 2, 4, 6 antenna on it, and it almost looks like there's a camera. Actually, I do believe that's what that is a camera on the side there. Maybe I'll get a day shot tomorrow walking back into town. But then there's some type of box transmitter there, you know. And then of course I took a scanner shot of that and got you know, the usual negative because of the UV radiation. And then there's these here, you know, they're sensors of some sort. I think they're for the traffic lights, but there's metal in them and all that. So you know, and then here's this bus rushing, you know, probably there's another, yeah. It's strange, you know, it's after 12 midnight, and there's not so many running at this hour. They're supposed to run every 25 minutes, but you know, they have these antennas very much like those up there, rubber antennas. So they're called whip antennas. Older cars have them too. They're thin, long metals on older cars. And they can create a dipole effect, you know, and you know, they can disrupt electromagnetic fields, and it's kind of like a big ball of static electricity, you know. And when they go through, you know, they can stretch it, and then it'll snap back, you know, like a rubber band, but like boom, you know, like almost like a sonic boom, but you don't hear it because it's not that powerful of energy. And so maybe they've been using those against me. I don't know, but I'm the project. I'm the research pet of the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, and all the students know it, and all the townsmen know it, and everybody's taking advantage of it and doing all kinds of things, you know, to me. Most of which I express, you know, in the videos that I make. So, Oh yeah, right. Speed, speed. You know, the more speed, the more powerful the whip, I guess. So, all right. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about, and that I'm accurate here. And please, if you're a scientist or something, I love to hear some input and explanation of this. Because the truth of the matter is, I'm probably dying. Um, that's what students keep saying around me, you know, and I suffer. I suffer with a lot of pain in my intestines and you know, my foot and my head and my head and neck area, and I don't know. It just seems like people think they're gonna get away with it somehow, you know, somehow, you know. It's like I'm some out of control project, you know, research project, just like they lost a mutant rabbit and killed 11,500 zebrafish and gave lab rats cancer for keeping them in a study too long. So, you know, it's not a legit up and up university. It's a lot you don't know and you don't hear and you don't see. And human radiation research is real. You know, apparently students have been telling me they can see videos of me, radiation spectroscopy being performed on me. They're expressing this to me. It's like, I can't believe it. You know, it's just crazy, you know, and I don't know. You know, I've tried telling, you know, I've made a complaint against a University of Michigan police officer who shined a irradiated photo from his smartphone, it seemed, in my eyes and burned my eyes. I never heard anything back from that. Every time I've gone to the hospital, I tried explaining them what I'm dealing with these electromagnetic, you know, draws and pains and burns, and you know, they question if I'm okay. Do I need to see a social worker? Am I feeling suicidal? Would I like to go to the hospital? Would I like to stay at the hospital in the psychiatric floor? You know, they're just covering it up. It's crazy. So it's like, if I die, please understand I'm being murdered. You know, I'm being tortured to death, and I don't know the proper authority to report all this to. That's why I'm posting it on Facebook and under the FBI and the Department of Justice and United Nations and any authority that I can think of, you know, to try to intervene here. I'm just trying to accumulate enough significant proof so that when I file a formal complaint, that my sanity is in question. In fact, I called the FBI twice and explained to them over the phone that I'm taking pictures of you know, getting negatives from electromagnetic energy, electronics and police officers and utilities and it, you know, I believe people are using these things against me, and you know, like the police and smartphones and all that, and I told them about my radiated pills, you know, from CVS. You know, that pharmacist Sidney T. King. She specializes in a form of spectroscopy, and it's on her resume on Lincoln website. It's like, what's the pharmacist doing being specialized in spectroscopy? But I mean, it's like, what? I mean, could that be an explanation why my Adderall pills were irradiated from her? I made a video of her, and I asked her outright about it, and she said, you know, she felt confident that they'd be safe enough. I don't know what that meant. And then the police, you know, when I was walking under something similar like this, they shut some electromagnetic posts and ruined my phone, and it was on the brink, you know. Just, I still have it, but you know, it couldn't generate a picture. It was like it was electromagnetically ruined. And before they did that, I went to court, and the Washington County Sheriffs locked me out of it. And I have a video about that, in which I'm talking to a sheriff and telling him about it. And I mentioned the irradiated Adderall pills by the pharmacist, and who knows, Washington County Sheriffs, who knows what's going to come of it, if anything. So, thanks. Mm, 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 mm.